Good afternoon, whatever time you may be watching this. Hope you're having a great day. Today, live in the Bronx. Today, we're asking people here in Bronx who they're gonna be voting for, and we have a special guest with us. We got Jesus with a J with a G.
Y'all.
He's back. Y'all loved him from the last stream in New York City, so we brought him back on. Today, we're here in the Bronx. What do you think we're gonna expect from people here in the Bronx?
I think we're gonna shock the country because most people like to associate New York and California, especially the cities, with being Democratic or left-leaning. But I think you're gonna see a stark difference here today.
So, do you think we'll see more people that will be in support of Donald Trump or Kamala Harris today?
In support of Donald Trump and just sick and tired of what we're getting from the Democratic
Let's see
Party.
what this guy's got to say. How you doing, sir? We're live right now. We're talking to people here in the Bronx, especially with the election coming up. We're seeing who people are going to be voting for. And you yourself, who will you vote for?
My vote's for the people.
For the people.
No person, the people. What
Okay.
The people want.
But is there somebody you think is going to be better between Trump and Kamala?
Not too sure. I pretty much didn't follow it. So like I said, I'll leave it up to the people. Who they choose represents them.
Okay. Interesting. Well, let's go talk to this guy over here. We also got you guys' favorite guest here, Brooker T. Looks like she's got... How you doing?
She's on it early.
She's on it. How you guys doing?
Got the aviators on.
How you doing? Nick,
Okay. Nice to meet you.
who are you going to be voting for?
Well, I mean, I keep it secret, but so far, maybe Trump. I'm not sure yet.
Maybe Trump.
Yeah.
Do you think more people here in the Bronx will be in support of Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Right now, honestly, I guess that half and half. I mean, like, a lot of people are voting for him, but they don't want to say it, like, publicly. But, I mean, I know, it's a personal choice. I mean, they keep it secret, so, but my opinion, I think that probably half and half.
Really?
Yes.
And has it always been half and half, or is it usually Democratic here in the Bronx?
No, of course. Like, normally Bronx is a blue state. I mean, like, before it used to be, honestly, business owners, homeowners, Democrat for sure. But things are changing for sure here. So,
are changing.
yeah.
Awesome. And
What is it like to live here? A lot of people who have never been to New York or live in the Bronx, they always wonder, what is it like to live here?
That's what we were talking right now. Like, people think that the Bronx, honestly, is just, I mean, poverty and all that. But it's a lot of, I mean, this area here in Castle Hill, for example, is a very clean area, working people, a lot of business. That's why he chose this area yesterday, because basically it's a mix of everything. We have Europeans, Latinos, Middle Easterns, I mean, like from everywhere. So I think that, Bronx have a lot of good places that actually when you visit, you realize. It's just that there is a stigma with the Bronx, so you know how it is. Yeah.
What is like an average rent cost to live here?
Depends. I mean, on business, average, I guess that 4,000 over.
$4,000 rent here.
Yeah. I mean, for business, retail
What about an
spaces,
apartment?
apartments. I mean, depends how many rooms right now. 2 rooms right now is like $2,000. One room probably 1,500, something like that. So it's an average. 3 rooms probably over $3,000 right now.
Interesting.
Have you seen much change here in the Bronx over the past 4 years?
For worse. Yes, I mean we have a lot of homeless right now. We have drugs everywhere. That's why I think that a lot of people are changing right now the voting, because we see more of a lot of people using drugs on the streets. Before you used to have these bad areas where normally those kind of people used to go to do that, but now honestly like everywhere, and it's not only in the Bronx. I travel to Brooklyn and Queens every day, so I see it everywhere right now. So I think that is honestly that's the thing right now that people are changing for, because we see that, and honestly it's not something that you're used to see. In my case, for
But
example,
now there's just seems like a lot of
it's the
lawlessness
normal thing
happens.
now. It's a normal thing now. Yeah.
And a lot of illegal immigrants have came here to the Bronx as well.
I'm sorry?
A lot of illegal immigrants have came here to the Bronx as well.
That is happening too. I mean, I'm an immigrant myself. I was not born here. But come on, we came legally. We did our process, like we learned the language, we learned the culture. We are now on business and all that. And we try to do everything by the law. We come on, we are proud to be here in America. So like when you see this kind of things happening, people take us all the same because they think that we are all doing the same thing, and it's not like that. I mean, everybody wants to, live better and all that, but there are ways to do things, and that's the thing right now. Like, yeah.
Very Very interesting. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Have a
my
great
pleasure.
rest of your day.
Thank you
And
very
what about
much.
these people right here? Do you know them?
Yeah. Nice people too.
Nice people?
Own business, yeah.
How are you guys doing? We're live right now. We're talking to people here in the Bronx, especially we know that Donald Trump came here to the barber shop, just a few businesses down here. And you yourself, ma'am, who will you be voting for come November 5th?
Who I'm gonna vote?
Yeah,
Of course, Trump,
Trump.
Donald Trump, that's for sure.
And what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
Because he cares for this country.
Yeah.
I think he cares.
And
So
with the past 4 years between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, do you feel like they have cared for the people here in the Bronx?
no, not John Biden. No, I don't think so. No.
And do people trust Kamala Harris? We know a lot of people say that she's going to. Right now, a lot of debates going on between who's going to get the vote from the African Americans and the Latinos. Who do you think wins the votes of the African Americans here in America?
I have no idea on that.
What about Latinos?
Latinos, maybe, yeah. But the only thing I want for Trump to be a president. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Because this country is going down the hill.
Down the hill. And
Yeah,
the man we
I
spoke to
think
just a
so.
second ago, he said that in these past 4 years, you guys have seen a lot more drugs come into the Bronx, a lot more homelessness.
Definitely, yes. You're afraid to go to Manhattan. It's so many from Argentina and all the bad people. I don't know. It is.
The gangsters.
Yeah. Yes.
Train de Aguas.
I think it's maybe with Trump to fix all these problems. We don't have no more people coming from Mexico, from Argentina, and all that.
Awesome. Well,
So
thank you very much
You're very
for
welcome.
your time.
Very
We
welcome.
appreciate it. We're going to keep moving along here in the street and see who people are going to be voting for today here in the Bronx.
All right.
Jesus, should we go this way or that way? Where do you think we'll get more people at?
You forget the barber shop then.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just keep speaking to people here on the street. This guy's got a New York Mets hat. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Good. We're live right now. We're just asking people here in the Bronx who they're going to be voting for.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. You're the first. We've talked to 4 people so far, and you're the first one that said they're going to be voting for Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
What makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris?
She's the best option. That other guy has nothing. He can't even talk.
Really?
Yeah.
So, would 4 more years of Donald Trump scare you?
1 month of him will scare me.
1 month. Interesting. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it, sir. How you doing? We're live right now. We're talking to people. Do you have a quick second, really quick?
No, thank you.
What about you guys? No? All right, let's talk to this lady right here. How you doing, ma'am? Having a good day? We're live right now. English?
But wait, let's show them that we are patriotic in the Bronx. So don't get it twisted. We are proud to be American in the Bronx.
Oh yeah, well, look, we got a beautiful American flag right there. Big old flag. Got a bee in my face. And so that guy said how are you doing, sir? You got a quick second? We're live right now. Who are you going to be voting for?
Not voting for anyone, honestly.
Why not?
No, just sticking to myself.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really see any real purpose to voting for me, honestly.
Dang,
Like,
well, you
don't-
should go. We got a veteran coming up right here. How you doing, sir? Can we speak to you really quick? Oh, okay. Thank you for your service. We appreciate it. So far, there's a lot of people coming on these streets here in Bronx.
Especially as we get closer to the train station, you'll see and get a little bit more animated.
Okay, let's just wait right here. Let's try. We spoke to this guy earlier on the stream. He said he's not going to be voting. Let's see. How are you guys doing? Really quick?
No, thank you.
Sorry. Okay, no worries. We appreciate it, man. Interesting. Well, we got a lot of support for New York out here. We got New York Mets hats on. We got Yankees hats.
You know that like if both the Mets and the Yankees win their series that they're in, they'll be going against each other in the World Series.
Really?
So it's a pretty big deal.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah. But like we got to win. The Yankees have to win. We haven't had a championship in over 10 years. This guy's wearing the right hat.
How's it going, sir? Really quick, we're live.
Brother,
Okay. All right. Well, this guy's got a shiesty on. We'll see what he's got to say. We love a little shiesty mask. How you doing, sir? Really quick. We're live right now. We're talking to people here in the Bronx. Who are you going to be voting for?
I'm voting for Trump.
For Trump.
Yeah.
And would you say more people are going to be voting? Would you say the blacks are for Trump?
I mean, probably now because he's supporting them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, supporting them more.
Yeah. And what do you think Kamala Harris is black?
I mean, yeah, she is, but I mean, I ain't really got too much to say on her because I'm gonna be a respectful person. I ain't gonna bash her, but I think most people going for Trump, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think Donald Trump could win the state of New York?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And yesterday he was at the barbershop right there.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. It was a lot of cops and a lot of people over here. Word, I seen that.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 28. I just turned 28.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks.
How has your life financially been underneath the Biden-Harris administration? How hard has it been to be able to afford things and live here?
Nah, I mean, you see me, like, I ain't got too much to worry about. I mean, I say I'm grateful. There's a lot of people out here that don't got it, so, you just got to be grateful for what you got right now.
Okay. We did speak to one person who said he's going to be voting for Kamala Harris. Do you think, why do you think people would want to vote for Kamala Harris?
I say because she a female and she black. And, yeah, that's basically it.
So much of identity politics.
Yeah, she don't got too much good, like, stuff going on right now.
Very interesting. Well, thank you so much, sir.
All right, bro.
Hey, we appreciate it.
All right, no
Who do you think these people right here are going to be voting for?
They probably not even voting. I don't know. Ask
Okay.
them.
How you guys doing? Really quick. ¿Tiene un momento? Muy rápido. No? Well, it looks like they're not going to be voting this year.
I'm promoting the stream on Instagram.
Okay, perfect. We love that. And we'll see. Let's talk to these people right here. How are you guys doing? Good day? We're live right now. We're talking to people here in the Bronx. You have a quick second?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. No worries. Let's see. What about this guy? How you doing, sir? You have a quick second?
Not really.
Well, really. Oh, well. Who are you gonna vote for?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I just
you know.
turned 18, so
Okay.
I still got to think.
You gotta think about it. Okay, let's talk to this. This guy looks like he's got all the gear on. Everyone's out here repping their support for either Yankees or the Mets. Let's see if he's on a phone call right now. Come up here. Let's see. Let's walk a little bit over to the train station. We'll get some more people. How you doing, sir? You in the Knicks outfit. How you doing? We're live right now. Oh, okay. We're trying to talk to some legends around here. Sir, who do you think's gonna be better to win for president? Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
Kamala?
Yeah.
What makes you want to vote for Kamala?
Why? She's what?
She what?
She's not a dictator.
She's not a dictator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you
She's
have
for
it.
the people.
She's for the people, he says.
For the rich, rich.
Not rich for the rich, he says. How you doing, sir?
This guy's looking cool.
How you doing?
May I help you?
Yep, we're live right now. We're talking to people here in the Bronx about.
Thank you for your share, but you know what? I have to get going because I gotta be at work.
Okay.
Who, Trump or Kamala? Which one? Trump or Kamala? Real quick.
Personally, I go for Trump.
There we
Not
go.
for nothing. Not for nothing. I can't explain my reason being, but you know what? The rest will be revealed.
All right. You're voting for the right person, but you got the wrong hat on. Let's switch that to a Yankee hat, all right?
I'd like to, but I have to work over it.
All right.
He said he'd like to, but he has to work over it.
All right.
Oh, man. Let's do some interviews. We'll get Jesus to sit here on the camera. You want to tell everyone your channel really quick so they can check it out as well?
Yeah, so you guys could check me out on Jesus V, Gezus space V. Shout out to all. You need a name for your community because they come out in droves, man. Shout out to the Nick Shirley subscribers. No. Come on, Trump or Kamala? Let us know real quick. Trump or Kamala? We'll catch you next time.
We'll get him next time. We got a bunch more people coming up here today. I'm excited. The Bronx, it's a pretty, obviously very famous place, notorious place.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You guys ever been in the bodega?
We have been in the
Let's
bodega.
go to the bodega.
How you doing, sir? Really quick.
After
Let's see. How you doing, ma'am? Really quick. Hey, we're live right now. Really quick. Sorry, a little busy.
No problem.
Okay, let's see what's going on here in the bodega.
What's good, brother?
Let's see if anyone's
You from the
talking
shop?
in the bodega.
You from the shop up there?
Barber shop.
Who you gonna be voting for? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump.
Donald
Donald Trump, man.
And how was it yesterday when Donald Trump came into the barbershop?
Oh, well, I wasn't in there, but I heard that he was joking around and talking about sports, and he was a cool guy. I heard and
Yeah, a lot of people believe that Donald Trump's going to put more money in their pocket come if he is elected. Do you think he'll be able to put more money in the pocket of individuals?
I believe so. He will put more pocket, full of people that's in need. So, And
What are people here saying about Kamala Harris? We've seen very, very few, little support so far.
all
with people
she
talking.
do is laugh a lot. That's all she does. She laughs a lot. Like, come on, ladies, man, no. I don't want her in office. No. Donald Trump it is. Number one.
Would you trust her? We've talked to some people here. They said they've seen a lot more drugs here in the community, a lot more crime.
No, she's gonna mess up everything out here. Nah.
What would be your warning to those that are going to be voting for Kamala Harris? What would you say to them?
No, don't vote for her. She's stupid. Vote for Trump.
Okay.
Guarantee your life will change when you vote for Trump.
Yeah. This is the first time we're ever going to have an election where we've actually seen somebody who was once president, who's running for president again, and somebody who is currently in office running for president. And with what you saw from Donald Trump when he was president versus what you've seen from Kamala Harris, actually has been vice president underneath Joe Biden. Has your life been better underneath Trump or underneath Kamala?
Well, when Trump became president, it was a lot better. And he made a lot of sense every time I watch him on TV and listen to him. And yeah, the man is the truth. He's the real deal. That guy can't play with him. Can't play with him, bro. He's real, bro.
Do people here in the Bronx respect him as he is a convicted felon, apparently, with these 34?
Well, that's what they saying, but come on. Everybody got their own, their own. But Trump is just everything he says is the truth. What's going on in this world today, modern world, and it is the truth.
Awesome. Hey, we appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You got it, bro.
Let's talk to the.
I hope I see myself on TV.
You're live right now.
Yeah.
You're live.
Oh, cool, cool.
How are you doing, sir? And you, as the owner of the workers,
I just
work here. Who do you think is gonna win for president?
I'm not sure who's gonna win.
Who do you want to win?
I'm not vote. I'm not drink. I'm drinker right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not citizen.
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries. Well, let these people come through. We'll talk to the people here in the bodega. How you doing, sir? Really? Oh, okay, we'll see. Can we ask you guys a quick question really quick? We're live right now.
What's the question?
Yeah, we're going around the country. We're seeing who people are going to be voting for come
I'm voting
November.
for me. So vote for me too, man.
Okay. Well,
Tag, yo. I'm in the Bronx. Come vote for me.
Who do you think's going to win here in the Bronx? We've seen Donald Trump's had a few big rallies here.
I don't really pay too much attention to it, so I don't know.
Okay,
You can ask her, I don't know. Maybe she knows.
And who do you think's going to win?
I have no idea.
No idea. Are you going to be voting for Kamala Harris?
I want to keep my vote to myself.
Your vote to yourself. Are you going to be voting for Trump?
I don't know.
Maybe. Are you here's the real question. Are you going to vote?
I don't know, maybe. I said I haven't made that decision yet.
Okay. Well, thank you very much,
you
sir.
going to vote?
I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote. You got to vote. Awesome.
I'm giving them your channel.
Okay, perfect. Well, awesome. We're going to head out here. We'll just be right out here talking to more people. How you doing, ma'am? How's it going? Okay, really quick. Who are you going to be voting for?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet.
And who do you think you'll vote for?
Huh?
Like, if you had to show up tomorrow to vote, who would you vote for? Who are you leaning towards?
It depends how I wake up tomorrow, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Not yet. Not tomorrow. When I go in there, then I
Can I
figure it
say
out.
something?
Yes, say it.
I have 3 boys. So since you're not sure who you want to vote for, I don't want my 3 boys to go to war. Right now we're in about 3 big wars in the world. So I'm going to vote for Donald Trump because I think he will keep my 3 boys out of war. So when you go to vote, can you think of me with having 3 boys and vote for someone who's going to keep America safe and help keep us out of war?
I think of you, and I'll pray for you and your boys.
Okay, thank you. So
Okay?
when you go to vote, think about that.
I think about
Thank
that.
you, beautiful girl.
Okay.
Thank you, lady.
Thank you.
Have a great one. Have a great one. Can I see your phone so I can start reading some of the chat? People saying.
Hey, my brother, who are you going to be voting for, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Not really sure.
Now, why are there so many people here in the Bronx that aren't sure about who they're going to be voting for?
I'm not. I don't know.
Like, are you actually going to vote? Okay, we'll move over to this guy.
I go for who did us right, Trump.
Okay, so he said he's voting for Trump, actually. How you guys doing? We're live right now. We're talking to people about what's going to be happening here in America come November 5th between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Who are you guys going to be voting for?
I don't really vote, but I would say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Yeah. And what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
I don't know. It was good around when he was president.
What about you, ma'am? Who are you going to be voting for?
For nobody.
For nobody? What the heck? Why are so many people for nobody here in the Bronx?
Nobody.
No, it's I don't
You know
know.
why? Because they promise and promise and promise, and they don't do shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna edit that, right?
What kind of shit don't they do?
Excuse me.
You're all right. No worries.
That's the way I feel.
That's the way you feel?
Why?
Nah, I just
Why?
feel one thing that the immigration thing right now, basically, the same thing. What they're doing for the immigrants right now, they could have did for the homeless people over here in America.
Yeah.
And that's what's messed up right now. That's what I feel strong about. That's just messed up. They're just like throwing that in our face.
Yeah.
That's just messed
Yeah,
up.
I mean, like when you see how much money is going to like save Ukraine or save these other countries, and then you look in your own neighborhood and you see problems that need to be solved, you're like, wait, what's happening? And then you got to remember, under Trump, you got the stimulus check. Under Trump, you got the criminal act reform. A lot of things happen. People tend to forget, though. People have a loss of memory. So.
Yeah, but they forgot about us. They forgot about us. So now we're sending all this aid money over there. What about the people with the hurricane?
Exactly.
What happened?
And who was and that's what happened underneath the presidency of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, right?
What happened? Look, and then yesterday she didn't even attend the annual dinner. She didn't. She did not. Why? What was her excuse? She did not attend that yesterday.
Yeah, and Trump did. And What did you watch the interview between Trump between Kamala Harris and the guy on Fox?
I believe so. Yeah.
And he when asked about moving forward, she said, "Well, Donald Trump's been running for president, but meanwhile she's in office." And she tried to put the blame on the past 3.5 years on Donald Trump because he has been running for president.
No, if the past 3.5 years I could have did something already. Now you want to do something when you want to be president again? Or you running for presidency? Nah, that's, I don't.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Anything you want to add to that?
It's just they treated Americans like crap.
Yeah.
They are.
Why don't they put? Why didn't you think Joe Biden and Kamala Harris put American citizens first? It seemed like they put the illegals first. It seems like they put people over in foreign countries first.
Greed. Greed.
Do you think there's some money laundering that could have happened as well?
Yes, greed. That's all it is, greed.
Anything you want to say, ma'am?
For what?
War for what?
War for what?
Anything you'd like to say?
I love you, bro. But listen, you lie a lot of promise to the poor people. I hope you make it.
You hope who makes it?
Yes, I hope he make it.
He make it, as in Donald Trump.
You heard it first here. She said it.
She said
he.
it. He. Therefore Trump.
He, not she.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a great one. Thank you for your guys' time. Can I see your phone? I'll read some of the chat. Let's see who these Latinos are going to be voting for. How are you guys doing? Really quick, who are you guys going to be voting for? Para quién se va a votar? Come on. Jeez. Just trying to talk to the people. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. But what can you do? We do appreciate this man's energy right here.
All day, man, all day. That's why I do YouTube, man. I love it.
He loves it. He's a man for the people. Let's see. Let's keep going. Get over here by the train where there's more people. That lady's still yelling. Brooker T, that's her. Brooker T, that's her code. That's her code name. How's it going, sir? Really? You have a second? Really quick. Okay, we're just asking people here in the Bronx who they're going to be voting for.
Voting? I'm not gonna vote this year.
What the heck? Why aren't you going to vote?
I like Trump, but I'm not gonna vote.
Well, you should show up and vote for him then.
I mean,
Or else you're complacent whatever happens. You realize that, right?
yeah, but I'm not voting this year.
It's like a fart in the wind. It just goes wherever.
Yeah, it's the same as Puerto Rico, so.
It's
everybody-
probably because he's a Mets fan. They have that issue.
Nah. But I'm not voting this year.
Okay, no worries. Have a good one. How you doing, sir? We love the hat. Can we ask you a quick question really quick? Who are you going to be voting for?
Who?
Yeah, who are you going to be voting for?
Jesus.
Jesus, we love him. Great answer. How you doing, ma'am?
Hi.
You having a good day so far?
So far, I just started. Why?
Okay, great. We're just asking people here in the Bronx who they're going to be voting for.
I'm pretty neutral on that. I have no idea. I know that I'm going to pick Trump. Trump is not everybody's favorite on this side anyway.
Yeah, are you scared if Donald Trump wins?
Donald Trump is full of shit, sorry to say. He doesn't sit well with me, with some of the people that come in and out of the bank. When he was around here yesterday, I didn't see too many people. Go ahead, pasa, mami.
Really?
So that's my opinion
And
anyway.
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I want her to win because I think she's more for the Latino people. You know what I'm saying? She's just a people person. You can feel when somebody's there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think she's for the people.
Like, it's been really nice of her to let so many illegal immigrants come into the country this year.
Well, that's a situation that needs to be taken care of. I don't even... Personally, I think they shouldn't even let a lot of people in here in the country because they're not even taking care of the people that are in the country.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I went to 5 hotels, and you know what happened? All the migrants are in the hotels. Okay? Not the people that have been living here can get a hotel, all the migrants. So, like, fuck us and, you know, excuse my French, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. But you say she's for the people.
Well, she is, but so far it's still early. It's still early. So you know what? Let me bite my tongue on that one. Because I sound like I'm contradicting myself. I'll leave that alone. So that's my opinion.
Okay, well, maybe you should think about who put Americans first when they were in the office.
True.
Because,
Okay, that's something to ponder.
Something to ponder, because right now, underneath Biden and Harris, they've let over 12 million illegal immigrants.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See, I gotta pay more attention.
Yeah.
I'm busy over here trying to survive. But yeah, you're right.
12
Okay,
million, that's a lot. And here in New York City, every single day, they spend $12 million on illegal immigrants.
Oh my God. Really?
And by 2025, it's projected they're going to end up spending $5 billion in total. With you pay taxes, right?
Yeah.
So how would you like to know that percentage of your taxes goes to people that
No,
come to
I'm
the
not
country
going
illegally?
for that. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Well, now you're making me read your elevator, everything. So, okay. That's a penny for your thought.
And while Donald Trump was president, there still were people coming into the border. However, there was not 10 million.
Yeah.
And there was not migrants being housed in shelters for completely free to receiving. They also received free insurance, free food stamps, and
Wow.
free travel.
See, when I be getting into the political aspect, I get very disgusted because I didn't know all this that you're just telling me right now. But yeah, so
then-
that makes me think. Yeah. Okay.
And then Kamala, she's so for the people that over 300,000 migrant children have gone missing underneath her administration.
Seriously, is that a fact or that's just
Fact.
Well, now you making me go you know. Okay. Well, that's something to think about. Hi, mommy. All right. So I consider that. Maybe I just don't vote. Period.
Well,
I don't know.
You should vote.
I should vote. I know, but then for who?
You should vote for Trump
I
because
should
he's your
vote-
best option.
That's
Even if
good.
you don't like his personality.
Yeah, but he's doing the right thing for the people. What?
If you want somebody that puts American citizens first, you should probably vote for Trump.
That makes sense. Okay. Penny for your thought. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Very kind lady. We love speaking to kind ladies. Nice lady. How you doing? How's it going, sir? Nope. Interesting. Great lady right there. Let's read in the chat. What are y'all saying? That lady switched her mind. She said, food for thought. She didn't understand that here in New York City they spend over $12 million a day just providing housing and food for these illegal immigrants here. How are you guys doing? Having a good day? Okay. How you doing, sir? We're live right now. Can we ask you a few quick questions? Let's see. How are you doing, ma'am? Español. Yo también hablo español. All right, we're going to speak a little bit of Spanish. Here we go. Y para usted, ¿quién cree que va a ser un mejor presidente? Who do you think is going to be a better president? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
De verdad que no sé cuál de los dos, porque no, yo no voto aquí.
Oh, okay, you don't vote here? How long have you been here in the United States? ¿Por cuánto tiempo lleva aquí en los Estados Unidos?
Como 7 años.
7 años.
Sí.
Oh, okay. Y did you cross the border? ¿Cruzaste la frontera para entrar aquí?
No, vine por visa.
So she came by visa. And how does it make you? Wow, look at that. And how does it make you feel when you see on the news so many people coming through the border illegally? ¿Y cómo te hace sentir cuando ves las noticias y hay muchas personas cruzando la frontera ilegalmente?
¿Cómo se siente? Sí. Creo que mal, porque debían de venir legalmente.
Yeah, she says it's bad because they should be coming here illegally. Bueno, muchas gracias por su tiempo y have a great rest of your day. How you doing, sir? Having a good day?
Hey, Nick, we got somebody.
Oh, how are you doing? Having a great day so far?
Yes.
Oh, great. Well, it's a beautiful day here in the Bronx. And with it being such a beautiful day, who do you think is going to make America great again come November 5th?
Like I was saying, I'm not into political, but whatever happens is meant to happen. I just live in my peace of mind. And, that's my opinion. I don't let this, I don't dwell on this.
Yeah. So do you think there is anybody who's going to make the country better? Like if you were to vote, who would you vote for?
That's a hard question. Like I said, to me, it's like the same thing. The same thing. I do disagree on some things, but still, I'm not so much into political. But like I said, whoever wins is meant to happen.
Have you noticed a change in the Bronx over the past few years? Or has it stayed the same?
It's still the same to me. And I think it's more overcrowded. That's my issue there.
Yeah.
But if Trump was to win, then hopefully I hope he does stick to his word. And if he doesn't, then I'm fine with Carmela too. So.
Do you like what you've seen over the last 4 years with the migrants coming into your city?
Not so much. I mean, all of us are human. We all deserve something good. But some people come for negativity, I believe. And we're not, if they're here to look for opportunities, but that's not always the case.
Yeah.
So I'm not too thrilled about that, the overcrowdedness and them being here, some of them. And I feel bad for the ones that are just here to work, just to make a living innocently. But,
Yeah, because we do know that a lot of good people have came in. I'm just afraid that if Kamala Harris wins again, she's not going to do anything to prevent people from just illegally entering into America instead of doing it the correct way. Because she says she's not going to change anything and she doesn't regret anything that's been done over the past 4 years. So that just is what's frightening to me. Also the fact that we have all these wars going on right now. That scares me because I don't want this child going off to war.
She loves me.
It makes sense. I know a lot of loved ones that wouldn't want them to go to war because that does bring a lot of controversy. And I try not to get my mindset so much in political because I know that brings that.
Yeah.
And a lot of disagreements. So I try to keep away my mindset.
Yeah. You're smart.
You're a smart lady. Well, we hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a
Thank you. Have a
blessed
great
and beautiful day out here in the Bronx. Let's see what this guy on this little moped's got to say. Really quick, sir. How you doing? Great. This is quite the ride you got going. We're live right now. Who are you going to be voting for?
Trump.
Trump. What makes you want to vote for Donald Trump? We've heard of some people out here in support of Kamala Harris.
Because he gets the similar check like last time.
Yeah. What if he doesn't get the stimulus check, though? Are you still going to vote for him?
Well, if he doesn't do anything, we're not going to vote for him for anything.
Mm-hmm.
The gasoline was cheap. Remember, it used to be $2.
Yeah.
How much is it now? It's been since he left $4. All the food's expensive.
Yeah. So even if he doesn't give you a stimulus check,
Well, when he was in office, everything was cheap. The gas was cheap. The food was cheap, right? When he left and the other guy came in, you see what happened?
who do you think is currently running the country right now? You have Kamala Harris. She's campaigning.
He wanted the president ain't running the country.
Do you think Barack Obama's controlling the country or running the country?
Somebody else is running the country. It ain't him. My brother works for Homeland Security. We already know already.
Yeah, and who, if you could make any guesses, who do you think would be running the country right now?
Well, they have people like the puppets. They have people running it in the back office.
Yeah, do you think Kamala Harris is just a puppet for them to keep pushing their agenda?
No, see, Joe Biden has the lady that's next to him doing the work for him. So instead of put someone else in his place, he has her taking this, trying to president.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something real quick. What do you think about the Democratic Party thinking like they just own the Latino vote? Like they think that we just automatically expected to vote for them because they're gonna say something for us to be emotional. For me, quite frankly, I'm sick of it. What do you think about that?
People voting for a change. They want everything to be like it was before you seen the gas thing. All the time was $2 a gallon. It never changed. The food was cheap. You buy a dozen eggs at the Dollar Tree, 99 cents. Since he left and everyone came in, nothing ever went up. The gas and electric went up, the rent's gone up, the food, the gas, everything's gone up. And Joe Biden says everything's gonna be cheap, and since he's leaving, nothing changed. And if she's working with him, nothing's gonna change with her either, because they work together. When they work together, nothing gets done together.
Yep. Different puppets, same master.
Yeah, but Trump and they came in and said, let's give everybody $2,000, $3,000, and it happened, right? Joe Biden came in, he didn't give us a nickel. Where's all the extra money we're getting? Nothing, not a penny.
Awesome.
So like they say to people, like they say, what's in your wallet since he left? Nothing. There's no money.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Trump said we're gonna give everybody $2,000 and all that stuff. Give everybody money. Everybody got money. Everyone went. And gas was cheap. You went to get a dozen eggs was not $1. Remember? Didn't go up. Yeah. So now Joe Biden came in and he said he ain't giving the.
And so I'll ask you this: since prices have gone up on the cost of living here, has your wage gone up as far as how much money you've been able to make?
Nothing's gone up. Everything's paying more money.
So just less money to save.
Wherever you go to buy, everything's expensive. Even when you travel in another country, like people go to the Dominican Republic, gas is $7 over there.
Whoa.
Joe Biden's giving other countries millions and thousands and $3 million to over there to that other country to help them fight somebody else. But when we need something over here, we can't get it.
Hey, we appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy. Look at your wallet.
Who's saving your money?
Look where you're saving your money. That is quite the moped you got right there. We love it. That's a great little saying. What's in your wallet? Chat, what's in your wallet since Joe Biden has become president? Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know in the comments. Does that guy get some W's or L's there in the comments right there? I think he's going to get a lot of W's. Lots of W's. Let's talk to these ladies. You're just over here. She's barking. How's it going? Ma'am, how are you doing?
Hello.
People here in the chat said, go back and talk to this lady. How are you doing?
I'm good today.
Doing good?
Yes.
What's life like here in the Bronx?
It's pretty good.
How long you lived here for?
30 years.
30 years. Alrighty. Since you've been living here for 30 years, what changes have you seen here in the Bronx these past 4 years?
Housing.
No one is handsome as me.
The streets are cleaner.
The streets are cleaner?
Yeah.
And who are you going to be voting for?
No one.
No one? Well, you have...
I'm not going to vote for Harris nor Trump. I would like to vote for Trump, but...
Why won't you then?
Yeah.
Why don't you vote for him?
He got certain policies that I'm not agreeing with.
Like what?
The abortions for women, women's rights. I mean, we should have the right to say if we want it or not. It could be a rape or something, and you know.
Yeah, you know that Donald Trump, he agrees with abortion as long as it's underneath rape, incest, or the mother's life is in jeopardy.
He said no.
No, those are what he's in favor for as far as abortion. And then his wife, actually, Melania, is pro-choice.
Okay.
But what he did with abortions, instead of it being a federal issue, because remember how when we had the pandemic,
Yes.
and how each state was able to determine what they wanted to do.
Right.
For that reason, here in New York, they had different rules than they did in California, and for that same reason, why if you lived in Florida, you could live your life as if the pandemic was not going on, right?
Right.
But so that was a statewide issue. So states were able to decide what they want to do, and way everyone's not controlled underneath the federal government. And so if you live in a state where the majority of people are don't want to allow abortions to happen after a certain amount of months, they made it that way. But in other states, you can still get abortions.
I thought he wasn't giving that option because I think I overheard him say that regardless of if you was raped or anything, that he wasn't going to allow that for women to have an abortion. I don't know. But I would vote for Trump.
Yeah, okay, very interesting. And you, sir? How you doing? Harton. The legend here in the Bronx.
What channel is this?
Nick Shirley on YouTube. You're live right now. You got about 3,000 people watching you right now.
Listen, I want to know
look,
what channel I'm on.
look.
69 or what channel?
YouTube. Look, you're live right there.
Well,
In the mainstream.
They're looking for me. Who am I? Me. I'm voting for me. You know I'm voting for me. Come on. I'm the mayor here. I'm the mayor here. You know, I pay $1,000. I pay $1,000 a year.
You got the mayor of Bronx.
Correct. I'm a bad man. My middle name's Handsome.
Okay, Handsome. Mr. Handsome, who are you going to vote for between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris?
I'm voting for Donald Trump. I'm voting for Trump. I like Donald Trump, and I think he's gonna take care of it. He's gonna make America great again. Look out.
What things would you like him to make great again? We know here in the Bronx, some people have said the homelessness is up, drugs are up.
You gotta take care of the people underprivileged. You know, we gotta help out because listen, there's no money. There's no money here. I'm retired. I live on. Hey, you kidding me? I'm about to cross the border. I'm going with
Trump supporter.
Oh, there he goes. He knows he's Trump supporter.
This guy. Let's see the hat. You got Trump 2024, the sequel.
The sequel, baby.
The sequel. What makes you excited about having a potential sequel?
Oh, man. Harris out the door, baby. All the way.
What do you think about Kamala Harris? If Kamala Harris would be watching...
The laughing hyena, no bueno.
The laughing hyena, no bueno. And if someone here is watching this video and they're still going to be voting for Kamala Harris, or they're on the lines, why...
They should have their brain examined.
Okay. And what?
Come on, just look what happened. Come on. You guys bring in Joe Biden. Everything goes fucking crazy. They let everybody in our country. Gas prices go sky high, and she's gonna do something different. Come on, man.
Yeah. Should people be able to trust Kamala?
Come on, man.
I mean, she seems pretty
Can you trust?
She was the DA of California.
Can you trust a hyena? Can you trust a hyena?
I don't know. In Lion King, they were pretty funny.
I know. That's a funny one.
What about you, man? Who are you gonna be voting for?
Maybe. This lady here. But see what I'm saying? I can't vote for people. And you know, I've been working for the city for 5 years. And I'm still homeless. So you think about it. You watch who you vote for. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe my man Trump, if he talking about helping out America rightly and not bugged out.
I'm talking about, baby. That's what we need.
So he said he's first gonna be voting for Kamala Harris.
But don't do it. So you work for the city for 5 years and you've been homeless, right?
Yeah, still homeless.
All right, you vote her and you'll be underneath the ground, bro. Come on, plain and simple.
Yeah, I work for New York City Parks Department, High Bridge. And
what do you guys? Are you Trump fans?
I'll be voting for Trump.
That's my man.
This man's been working for the city for 5 years. He's still homeless.
Yes.
Okay, what about the migrants that have came right in? And
they get the migrants. I see they getting apartments quicker than we are.
They're getting
It's like yo, you got older people out here. You supposed to have housing for them. I see them sleeping on the street. I work for High Bridge Parks Department, and listen, that park I've been in there for 5 years, and there's so much homeless people. We do a certain homeless removal. We had to do a homeless removal. Now you got some people that want to stay out in the street, and then you got some people dying to get into a place, but we can't because you moving in thousands and thousands of migrants, and we don't get nothing.
Giving them free food stamps, giving them everything.
Now they got me. Now I do seasonal, and on seasonal, I work once a year, once every year. Now being that I do that every once a year, the pay is good. Don't get it wrong, and I love working with my kids. But see, if we could clean those parks up too, it'll be better because you got dope needles everywhere in the park. Now imagine if a kid want to play doctor with their friend and stick each other with them needles. You see what I'm saying? Now they got to go through something. You see what I'm saying now? But if Trump could help us out with that, yo, he the man.
Let me ask you something. Where was Kamala yesterday? Where was she at the dinner?
Well,
she was giving you a little speech on her,
Yeah.
Red Bar. She was doing. She supposed to been do a 30-minute speech. She was late 10 minutes, and over talking the guy like it was, she was the boss.
I couldn't quite understand.
Donald Trump was right down the street yesterday. He believes in us, bro. He believes in America, bro. Come on, man.
Well, I say he do. But yeah, he's right. Where was she yesterday? I mean, Donald Trump, I tell you, he ghetto. he ain't scared. That's one thing.
Trump maybe could give you guys someplace to live instead of taking in all these migrants.
They have 157 homes, shelters.
No, it's not Trump that's gonna do that. The mayor's gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
You can't let Trump think he's gonna, the poverty over here, the homelessness. It's the mayor and the politicians in New York that needs to fix that, not Trump. Trump is not gonna fix that.
But here's the thing: if the United States is constantly sending billions of dollars overseas, that's less money for you.
Us, yeah,
so you
right.
gotta think it's supply and demand.
Now, like I said, I've been doing that seasonal job for 5 years. Now, I want to work. I love working with the kids and stuff. I make sure they're all right. But they're keeping me as a seasonal worker because of a license situation. I can't get my license. I'm having a hard time getting that. So if they could knock that license, because you don't need a license to clean up a park. That I don't quite understand. So they need to work on that kind of stuff. You need to work on the senior citizens getting a better place. You need to work on the projects, the housing authority, to make sure them projects that they got them living in is more cleaner and more better. All right?
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
my sister.
Great
Just one
conversation.
last question.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be a huge uptick in black and Latino voters going to Trump in New York State specifically?
Well, right now I do. I see it. I see it. I believe so. There's a lot of people who want Trump, but then you got a lot of people saying they want the lady. I can't even mention her name because I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard, but I know my man Trump. He ain't scared to come to the Bronx, and he looking at what we're going through. I see a lot of buildings being up. He's a businessman, and I am one
and
too.
he's a New Yorker. Come
And
on,
he's
whole
a New
team,
Yorker.
bro.
And how about this?
Whole team,
If we
bro.
didn't love America, he wouldn't be doing this for the last, how long, man? Come on, bro.
All right, y'all, let me get out of here.
Awesome. Hey, we appreciate
Kamala tries to run for president in 4 years from now if she loses. It's gonna be a joke, bro. She's gonna go to California with her little, wherever she's at. And
What do you think happens with Kamala Harris's life if she does not win the election? Where does she go after this?
yo, she's gonna go into a manic depression, bro. Forget it. She didn't get 0 votes in 2020. 0 votes. Zero. All right.
Hey, interesting talking to this guy. He seems like a great guy, but he initially was voting for Kamala Harris. And then
But now who's he voting for?
Trump.
The Trumpster, baby. Let's go 24, baby. Have a great day.
You too.
See, that's the thing. What?
You see what I drive? I drive a van.
Yeah, say that again?
I drive a van, right?
Okay.
And I campaign for Trump every day. If you could see my van, you'd be like, yo, this guy's crazy going to New York City like this.
Where's your van?
It's in Queens right now. Yeah, you'll be crazy. Yo, you would love to put that shit on the video. Trump, a big Trump face with the thumb. Everybody in New York, the thumbs up for Trump. They honk everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's a Trump fan
Will
there.
you support Donald Trump do you support Donald Trump's claim that he's going to deport every single illegal immigrant?
You can't do that. You ain't gonna be able to find them all. You know what I mean? You can find the ones in the hotels that they're putting up. I mean, yeah. But you got the getaways, like he says. It's 100% true. But yo, they shouldn't have came here. They trespass. You go into the store and they tell you not to come in and trespass. what happens to you? What happens to me? What happens to you? The cops are called. They could lock you up, put you in jail. So, you trespassing into America. There's a way to do it. If you want to come in, you wait on the line. And she shouldn't have took away remain in Mexico.
Yeah, why do you think she did that?
The boats, baby, the boats.
Hey.
Trump 24, guys.
How you doing, sir? How you doing?
Young man, we need a young opinion. Trump or Kamala? Come on. You looking swagged out too, man. This dude looking too crazy right now.
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
I don't care.
Why don't you care? How old are you?
17.
17. So you're not even gonna be able to vote. I'm just
Who
messing
do you
with
think's
you.
gonna make your life better?
Myself.
Him himself. Young man, he's putting all the trust in himself. Right here, this what do you call these things?
So I mean, basically, that's like a glizzy station.
The glizzy station. It's popping here.
No, it's like a hot dog stand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's booming out here.
But they sell like gyros and like stuff like that. Yeah,
Big
man.
business. Everyone's coming by here to shop.
Yeah, people underestimate the Bronx, man.
Yeah, Bronx so far, great people out here. What's up?
Yo, Donald Trump. What y'all waiting for Donald Trump? What? If you don't want.
Wait, slow down. What are you saying?
Yo, what you waiting for Donald Trump for?
I'll be voting for Donald Trump.
You know, but nobody want to bet for him. You know why?
Why?
What he did to Puerto Rico, bro.
What did he do to Puerto Rico?
Why he throw the freaking nuggets to us? I'm Puerto Rican, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't want Donald Trump here, bro. I want the other person.
You want Kamala Harris?
I want the black president back.
Yeah, Obama?
Yeah, I want Obama back, bro.
Well, Obama ain't coming back.
He coming back, man.
He ain't coming back. It's impossible. What the heck just happened?
That's what I was trying to tell you before. What happens with a lot of Latino and black voters, they see something and the news, it's like a hyperbolic statement and they get very emotional and they take that one little thing and their entire perception of the person is completely skewed. And that's why literally the Democratic Party has been able to have a toehold on Latinos and blacks because we vote too emotionally. We can't like separate our feelings and say, all right, logistically, if I vote for this person, is groceries going to be cheaper? Is gas going to be cheaper? Are we going to be entered into a war? Is my son or daughter going to be drafted? Like we don't take the time. We just say, oh, he threw a paper towel at Puerto Ricans. He must hate Puerto Ricans. And that's not the case. It really is not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting. And I saw something the other day. Kamala Harris, she put on her Instagram loans she's going to give specifically to black people. Isn't that kind of racist?
Yeah. It's pandering. You're trying to pander. You're trying to pander to like the lowest denomination. Like so you're saying, all right, you say this because you know people are in a bad way, and because you say that, they're gonna be like, oh, she's gonna give me money. It's just the same thing like with the guy with the stimulus checks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Trump ain't gonna be bringing back the stimmies. Like I don't think he's gonna be bringing back no stimmy. But at least you won't more have to worry about hopefully billions of dollars going to other countries. How you doing, sir?
No, we don't want to be on camera.
You do. Oh, come on. We're looking for some legends to talk to. You can't be dressed like this and not want to speak on camera. Trump or Kamala?
She knows everything right there. That's the one.
Trump or Kamala, sir?
Nah, it's Trump, bro.
It's
what
Trump.
up? Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. What kind of life advice could you give to a young man like me?
Live life happy, enjoy the trust the process. I don't know, man.
Trust the process, amen. And what do you, Kamala Harris, she didn't go to the dinner last night here in New York City. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be legendary, huh?
Yeah.
Man, fucking, she didn't show up. Yeah, she was scared, probably.
Mm-hmm. And Trump went up there and he stood on business, it sounded like.
Yep.
And like, I don't think people that aren't from New York understand the significance of that dinner, but that's a pretty big dinner to be missing out on, right?
That's what I heard. I don't really know too much, but that's what I heard,
Yeah,
interesting.
Man. Hey, thank you for your time. Yeah, man, you too, man. We appreciate it. Businessman. Who are the businessmen for, Trump or Kamala Harris?
What's that?
Who are you going to be voting for, Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, I can't hear you.
Trump or Kamala Harris?
Harris.
Harris?
Yeah.
Why?
I like her better.
And what do you like about her more than Donald Trump?
She speaks very intelligent, not like Trump.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about the saying, "We can be unburdened by what can be"?
What's that? You can't speak up on her hearing aid.
Her word salads when she says, we can be unburdened by what can be.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think she's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. That's right. Let's all be unburdened. Have a great day. Go make that money.
Thank you.
How you doing, sir? English? No. Have a good one. Let's head over this way. Let's go get closer to the train station. Let's go. We got 3.5K here in the chat right now. Let's go. How you doing, ma'am? Who do you want me to speak to? Let's see. Let's do a little quick rapid fire here at the glizzy stand. Trump or Kamala Harris?
Neither.
Neither. What about you?
Neither one. They're all crooks.
Come on. What about you, ma'am?
They're all crooks.
Trump or Kamala?
Nada.
Nada.
Kamala.
Kamala. Okay. What about the man making the glizzies? Trump or Kamala? No. And you, sir, Trump or Kamala?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Well, we only got one Kamala out of all that. That was great. Hey, if you guys are new here.
Kamala. Right there.
Gee, how are you doing? Trump or Kamala Harris?
I don't really get into politics, bro.
Okay, well, are you going to vote?
Nah.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Well, you better vote.
I was just currently released from Rikers Island, so I don't even know if I can vote at the moment.
Oh, shoot. What'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it. I said, like,
Looks like you got a black eye right now.
nah, that's old. It happened like 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago. How was life in Rikers Island?
Not fun, bro.
What's your message to the kids watching this video that might find themselves in crime? You just finished your time in Rikers Island. What kind of message would you give them to?
Don't follow your peers, and always stick to yourself, and always try to learn. Before you go out and do something that you don't want to do, ask yourself: is it worth it? Are you gonna gain something for it? Is it putting money in your pockets? Is there anything are you gaining from it?
The crime that you committed, was it worth it?
Nah.
Just out of curiosity, did you see a lot of migrant people breaking in there?
A lot of migrant people. It's a lot of Salvadorian people, Venezuelan people, and etc.
In Rikers Island?
In Rikers Island, yeah.
What do you think about the migrant crime here in New York City? We know that a lot of the people, they used to be able to get they used to have like a catch and release where they'd put the person in jail for that night and then they let them out that same day. I believe they've changed that, but how does it make you feel knowing that illegal immigrants can come in here and they can commit crime and a lot of times they aren't held accountable?
I feel like it does affect us in a bad way, but also not in a good way as well. Because in their country, they coming from an anarchy country and they coming here and they actually gaining something. So if you want to look at it in both ways, it is fucking up our taxes and etc. State taxes. But it don't really got nothing to do with us though. It's not us as regular people. We can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
The governors, the politicians, they got to do all that, bro.
Okay, well, I think I have even a better question because you were just in Rikers Island with the prisoners from El Salvador and Venezuela. How dangerous are some of these migrant gangs?
They're not as dangerous. They mostly stick to themselves, and they don't really stay in any cribs. Like in a housing area, they don't stay there for long. They just go where their friends are, and then that's it. They get released.
But what kind of crimes are they committing?
Robberies, assault on cops, assault on females, and stuff like that, etc. And rape.
Okay, so these men are dangerous men.
Yeah, in a way.
If they weren't here and if they weren't let in the country illegally, they wouldn't be in Rikers Island. They'd be back in their country.
They'd be back in their country, probably doing worse crimes though.
Yeah.
It is worse over there.
But they wouldn't be doing it to American citizens.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so
we'll be out the way. We'll be out the picture.
If you could warn people as to who they should vote for, since you're not going to be able to vote this year, who would you suggest people to vote for?
I say Kamala Harris. It wouldn't be bad though to have a female president.
But why does that make a difference if she's female or male?
It's because it showed that America has grown to let their standards be lowered a little bit, such as be able to have a male president, a female president, will show America is diverse in a way, instead of always letting the men run the country. So it will just show females have a little bit more power.
Anything you want to say about that, Jesus?
Yeah, so I like to say, look at the logistics. So do you want someone because it looks good, or do you want to vote someone in that's actually going to do the job correctly? For example, do you want the country to go to war? Do you want America in war? All right. Do you want America paying for other people's wars?
No.
So then you got to vote for Trump if that's what you want. All right. Do you want high gas prices if you eventually get a car? Yes or no?
No, not at all.
You got to vote for Trump for that. Do you want high prices on grocery bills?
No.
You got to vote for Trump on that. And if you want the prices to come down without the taxes going up, you got to vote Trump because he's going to raise tariffs. So basically the taxes from other countries for them to bring in their goods in here, by them doing that, we'll be able to get more money to be able to make our country better or greater than what it is now without having to raise your taxes.
Yeah, I
So
understand
that's what you got to think of. Not, it looks good because she's a female. I'm brown, she's brown, I gotta vote. No, bro, that's how they keep a hold on you. That's how they keep you in a low place because they're trying to appeal to just your feelings and your emotions. When it comes to politics, it has nothing to do with your feelings. It has to do who's gonna make your life better.
I got a question. I know I got some more statement though, but Trump doesn't really do anything. He just more so says stuff, makes it seem like he's gonna do it and doesn't do it. He doesn't really. I don't know how to explain it.
That's not true, my brother. You know there was a crime bill that was passed where Democrats and both Republicans came together to pass that bill so people like didn't get locked up for like petty crimes like marijuana. Like back in the day when I was like, how old are you?
I'm 19.
When I was 19, people were getting, like if you had a dime bag of weed or a 20 bag of weed, you were getting locked up for like over a year. They passed a crime bill so that wouldn't happen. You know who that happened under? People getting locked up under Clinton and Biden. And Trump repealed that. So that's what you got to look at. But I understand it's a lot of legwork to look into what's happening. But we have a track record of 4 years. You could look at what happened under Trump and look what happened under Biden, and you'll see the difference. And let that be your guide. It's not because Trump is a man or Kamala's a woman. I'm sure they're both decent people. At the end of the day, who's going to do the job better? Period.
That's a fact. If you want to put it in that way. I don't know.
Rooker T wants to say one thing.
Since you've been around the Venezuelans that have came here illegally into America and you've seen the crimes that they've committed and been around them, what do they say about America?
They say that their back home is better than America. It's just they say it's racist over here. It's too much extra stuff. They'd rather be back home. It's more jobs over there. They got, I don't know. They don't like America. They just come here and they just do things to go to jail. That's what they say in Spanish. I don't know how to explain it. They don't even like being here. They rather be back home, eating tamales and stuff like that.
Really?
So why'd they come?
Well, they come here because they think it's gonna be better, but then they realize here, like he just said, and then they eventually in prison because they don't want to have to be trying to make money every single day.
That's part of the problem. A lot of the migrants come here and they think that life is going to be great for them, and they come here and they realize that it's very, very hard. It's not the American dream that people think it's going to be. But like he said, you've seen a lot of the migrants that are committing the crimes, and you did say that the Venezuelan gangs are very dangerous here, right?
Yeah, they are. They are.
And so another thing,
Watch out.
if you do want to vote
Whoa.
if you do want to vote for the past 4 years that we've had, and we have had a lot of migrants come in, then you will be supporting that still.
I'll vote for Trump though for that, because Trump works on immigration though. That's one of his good things though. I feel like there's a lot of immigrants in New York for no reason. I feel like they're overpopulating the city in the way that it shouldn't be.
Hey, well,
But I
we
feel like that's my
appreciate
opinion.
For your time, and you were a Kamala voter. Well, you're not really gonna be voting, but were supporting Kamala Harris, but now you support.
Yeah, Kamala Harris there.
But he did say he would
At least we
change
gave
up
you
for
some
Trump.
facts that you could look up, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we hope that one day you're able to vote again and don't commit another crime.
I don't know. I'm not committing no more crimes, bro. I'm staying free, bro. 6 days and I'm not going back, bro.
6 days? You were in Rikers for 6 days?
I was in Rikers for 7 months. I've been home for 6 days now.
Wow. Can I ask you what you did?
But I don't feel like talking about it. It's a mistake I made in life that I want to go forward.
Yeah, go. Believe in Jesus. How you doing?
Donald Trump fans?
Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
I will be voting for Donald Trump. We're asking people who they're going to be voting for. Who are you going to be voting
Nobody.
for? Nobody. Why not?
But I feel that way.
You feel that way. So you're not going to be voting.
Man, I'm 57 years old, young fella.
this is why I said nobody. But I respect Donald Trump because there's too many people here, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If we're gonna stop it, if he be president, may he stop it.
Yeah.
My name is Clifford Taylor.
Clifford Taylor. Well, Clifford, we know there's a lot of illegal immigrants here, a lot of migrants in New York City, and we know that they're spending lots and lots of money. And here in the Bronx, it sounds like the Bronx has its own issues as far as prices
It
go.
was funny. I don't mean to cut you off. It was funny how he came here yesterday or day before yesterday. It's all good. If he do what he say he gonna do, he been doing it. I'm just saying. I'm a Trump fan. When he do what he supposed to do, I'll be very impressed. And other than that,
well, if you're trying to get him, if you're a Trump supporter, you should go vote for him.
I did.
Are you gonna vote for him now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because at first you said you weren't gonna vote.
Yeah. I changed my mind just because I was speaking to you.
Oh, okay.
When's the last time you voted?
I did. Let me ask you something. Let me put you in your place. I'm 57
Okay.
years old. When I voted, it was for Obama.
Oh, so
But
that's
ain't
quite a long time
no
ago.
shame in my game. I'm just saying. But when Joe Biden and do what he said he did, because poor people in the Bronx is the poorest borough. So that's probably why Trump probably came around. He's trying to make America great again. I didn't vote in a long time, sir. I'm back again.
So there we
I
go.
I was in prison, so no shame in my game. My
No
name
shame
is
in the
Clifford.
game. Clifford.
I love y'all. I'm a supporter.
Okay.
Because there's too many people here.
Yeah. Do you like all the illegal immigrants living here in the city?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying.
How you doing?
There's a lot of them, especially in Manhattan, where you
Yeah.
can't move. I'm born and raised in the Bronx all my life, but I never seen where I can't sit down on the train station. So it's all good. My name is Clifford. Remember that.
All right, well, remember it, Clifford.
Have a blessed day.
I used to read Clifford the Big Red Dog. Good guy right there. Good man. Interesting. Very interesting. We're going to move a little bit more towards the station. But the train's a little loud. But
So how do you feel about these responses versus the ones you got in Harvard? That was the last one, right?
Harvard, they were all for Kamala. I didn't meet one Trump supporter.
Yeah.
I didn't meet one Harvard student that was for Trump. But here, it's been very more for Donald Trump.
Funny because you'll go to some of the whitest liberal places and they will basically say, I'm voting democratically or liberally to make immigrants or minorities' lives better, and then they live in these like posh neighborhoods. They don't want none of the minorities in their neighborhoods, and then you go to the initial stream. You got to go where the real people are, because this is where you get the real deal. Like, people are not gonna bite their tongue. They're gonna tell you how they feel, whether it's left or right. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Everybody should. I hate when people are afraid to voice their opinions. It drives me crazy. Here, how you doing? Good day? Español. Okay, segundo, muy rápido. ¿Vas a votar en las elecciones?
No, yo soy residente.
Oh,
No,
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva aquí?
2 años.
2 años. ¿Cruzaste la frontera para llegar?
No, residente.
Residente. Oh, okay. She didn't cross the border. She's a resident. No what difference that makes between being illegal or illegal. But she says she's a resident. Interesting. Okay, let's move over here. Let's talk to this guy. He's got some nice clothing going. A little fashion man. How you doing? Really quick. Let's cross over here. The train's too loud. How's it going, man? How's your day? How's your day going?
I don't know so far. I'll let you know when I go to the bank.
Oh, when you go to the bank, yeah, see how much money you got left.
Yeah, see.
Did you have more money in your pocket when Donald Trump was president or while Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been in office?
Less.
Less money.
Less money?
Yeah.
And who are you going to be voting for?
Who am I?
We're live right now. We're talking to people
Okay,
here.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Who are you going to be voting for?
Harris.
Harris?
Yes, absolutely.
And what makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris? Do you want to cross the street?
It's more humbleness and her respect her. You know, she's not batching a lot of people.
Yeah.
He batches a lot. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You gonna run for presidency? Run. All of you gonna run for presidency? Run. Honest. You don't have to batch.
Yeah. So do you think if Donald Trump was a little less aggressive and didn't bash on other people?
He's the same. He's the same.
Yeah. But
You know, you can't change a spider's stripe. Zebra stripes.
yeah, but regarding whether or not like you'll get regarding like the policies of who's going to make your life better as far as who's going to help you get more money, who's going to keep more money here in America, do you think Kamala Harris is going to be best or?
We don't know. We give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Let's see if they do that. you
But
know?
with what you've seen so far from Kamala Harris and Joe Biden,
And President Trump prior to them, the economy has gone up so drastically we barely could survive.
yeah.
You know, the kids can't go to college. They can't. The money is gone. There's a lot of opportunity. There's no funds
Yeah.
for some. I can't say for all. You know, let's see what she could bring to the house, to the plate.
But if she has been in office with Joe Biden, we're talking about like how everything's
Well-
gone up. Do you think she had any influence? Because she did say on The View the other day
Well, she should
that there's
learn a lot
nothing
from-
she would have changed from that last administration, from Joe
Well,
Biden.
Let's see. Let's give her a benefit of the doubt. She's got a lot of people behind her. She got Obama. She got the Clintons. She got all of that. Let's see. Let's see what they got.
And does that worry you, her having that backing
I'm
from the
giving
Clintons,
her the
Obama?
benefit of the doubt. See what she's going to bring to the table.
Okay. And are you willing to risk giving her the benefit of the doubt?
Yes, I'm willing to take that chance. Chance is always a risk.
Okay.
Let's see.
We're going to see what happens. Well,
Let's
thank you
see what
so much
happens.
for your time. What would you say to any people watching this video right now that are going to be voting for Donald Trump? Is there anything you could say or would want to say to them to try to get them to vote for Kamala Harris and give her that benefit of doubt?
I just say give a benefit of the doubt. Everybody deserves a chance. That's all I can say. You know?
Okay.
Let's see what she brings to the table. If not, next 4 years, that's it. It's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Well, if she stays in office, she can run for another 4 years. So she could be in for 8
That
years.
could be another better candidate that comes along. What do you think?
Well, I don't think it's if it's just a matter of
You
giving
want to
someone a
give Trump
benefit.
another 4 years?
I would rather give Trump another 4 years than give Kamala another 4 years, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's your opinion.
It's your
And I
yeah.
respect that.
I respect yours as well.
Yeah. But let's see. Let's see what she brings to the table.
Let's see. And who do you think these people are going to be voting for here in the
Excuse
leather
me?
jacket? Who do you think these people in the leather jackets are going to be voting for?
I couldn't hear you.
Who do you think these people in the leather jackets are going to be voting for?
I don't know.
Let's see.
You can see.
Thank you so much for your time.
Okay,
How are you guys
good luck.
doing? We just saw the leather jackets and we just have to ask you guys, who are you going to be voting for? What the heck? Dang, they won't even respond. Do you guys think do you think the presidential race is worth giving someone just a benefit of doubt? How you doing, sir?
That's okay. Beautiful.
Beautiful day, really quick.
Yeah, beautiful day. It's good.
Hey, I like the energy. Hey, really quick, sir.
It's okay.
But who are you going to be voting for?
I'm looking for my friend now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Trump or Kamala? Interesting. Let's talk to this mom right here. How you doing? Do you have a quick second, ma'am? Moment, really quick. Got some kids in the crunches in the wagon. How's it going, sir? Bien, ¿y usted?
Todo bien.
Speak English?
No, sorry.
No? Necesitamos más personas que hablan inglés. We're needing some people that speak English.
You want to make your way to the next stop, which is Parkchester. It's like a shopping area.
Is it by the train line?
It's like the next stop over.
Probably just stay here on this street. It looks like we still got a bunch of people coming through.
Gotcha.
We're going for another 40 minutes here on the stream.
Gotcha.
Because it's a little loud over there, and I think we lost coverage and we lost some people from the stream. We're going all the way. We're going to start in Georgia, and we're going to make our way all the way to Wisconsin. We're going to spend 3 days in Pennsylvania. We're going to go to Philadelphia, Lancaster, and Pittsburgh. inside Pennsylvania because that is the state that will most likely determine the election. And then we're going to be going to all the other swing states on our way throughout there. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you guys have not subscribed yet. And we're going to keep asking some people here live who they're voting for. Ma'am, how you doing? Okay, let's move up here. We got 3 older ladies right here. Nice day out here in the Bronx. Let's see what these ladies are going to say. Let's see. It looks like they're speaking Spanish right now. How you guys doing? Having a good day? Oh, yo hablo español también. Sí, estamos viendo para quién se va a votar la gente aquí en los Bronx.
Yo voto, pero más tarde, no ahora.
Yeah, pero para quién se va a votar?
Yo soy demócrata.
Okay, for Democrats. Para Kamala Harris. And why do you want to vote for Kamala Harris? ¿Por qué quiere votar por Kamala Harris?
Pero mira, déjame decirte, yo no voto por beneficio, sino es por darle voto a una persona que lo necesita.
Yeah, so you don't vote for the benefits, you just vote for somebody that needs it. And we like your hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, es real. Wow, mira.
You want to buy?
Yes.
I'll sell for you.
Okay.
$1,000.
$1,000. That is
Thank you, Papa.
quite the hair right there. Yep, have a good one. Hasta luego.
Alright, so as you go closer down here, it gets a little bit more like suburban, so it's kind of like quiet.
Oh, okay.
So,
maybe go more ride the train station then?
yeah, we could like go, there's like a gym that's like down the block over there, but we can move up a little bit from the train, so we're not like directly under the tracks.
Yeah, we can do that. We can keep walking and talking to people as we go on. Because right here, it doesn't seem like there's too many people actually. The Bronx, there is a lot of foot traffic. There's a lot of people. How many people live here in the Bronx?
I haven't checked the population, but it's a good amount.
In the millions?
Probably like 1.2, something like that.
Oh, there's a lot of people here in the Bronx.
It's very condensed.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Rooker T, get the camera so it's right.
Yeah.
Kelly, you take over.
Because
Rooker T, she's fired. She took the camera like she did last time and we fired it again because she wasn't holding it right.
So because
fired
of
Rooker T.
gentrification, like a lot of people are being like pushed out of like areas like Brooklyn and Manhattan, and those areas are being gentrified, and they're kind of making a whole bunch of buildings out here in the Bronx, and so it's like really condensed.
How many people live here off of Section 8 housing?
A lot. Yeah, that's.
How much is Section 8 housing? Is that?
I mean, I don't know what it's like now, but in terms of like, if you wanted to think of like the fraction of amount of money that it takes off, like it probably takes off a good 75%.
We're live right now. We're talking to people here. You have a quick second?
Trump or Kamala? Trump or Kamala?
Kamala. Really? Why Kamala Harris?
Excuse me?
And what makes you want to vote for Kamala Harris? We've talked to a lot of people here in the Bronx. Some people are saying Trump and some people are saying Kamala.
Because she's a Democrat.
Yeah.
Okay, and her character is far more better than Trump's.
Okay, so it's not so much that she's Kamala Harris, it's the fact that she's a Democrat.
She's a Democrat, yes. And, you know, it doesn't matter to me if she's a woman, okay, but she shows more character and peace and unity than Trump. Mm-hmm. And I know Trump. I know Trump many years before he got into politics. Okay, so I already know his track record from the early 80s until now, which I think that the rest of the country doesn't know him that well. Mm-hmm. So they only know what they see and what they hear.
Okay, and what do we know about the track record of Kamala Harris from the 80s till now?
Well, Kamala, I only know about her from when she was running for the presidency, and then when Joe Biden picked her as vice president. From that point on, you know, I know she was going around the country. That was her job. And until now, you know, when he tapped her to become the, you know, nominee for the presidency.
Yeah. And do you think people are going to be able to trust Kamala Harris with what they have seen these past 4 years? We talked to a lot of people here. They mentioned the point of all the migrants coming in here. We talked to a homeless man. He said he's been homeless for 5 years, and and you can't get inside a shelter or a hotel because they're being used to house illegal immigrants. And then they're also seeing a lot of drugs here in the Bronx as well. And we can't blame everything that happened in the Bronx on Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, but we can blame it on the policies that have been created and some of the problems that have came up underneath their administration. Do you think they have any sort of responsibility to do with the migrants here, specifically in New York City, as they have let into the country?
Well, from my understanding, the governor of Texas shipped all these people up this way. They send them to sanctuary cities, right?
Yeah.
So now, obviously, these people that come to this country, they're coming for a better way of life. Okay, now, obviously, you get people that come in that are illegals and those that are trying to do it the right way. And at the same time, you get some malcontents that come with it. Okay, that's life. Okay, I know the city of New York is trying its best to help these people, and I'm sure they're going to continue to do that as we go along. But when you got the House that under Trump, the bipartisan border bill that was back in the summer, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? To me, I don't know how a guy who is not president could have that kind of power over the Senate and the House and the Congress.
I think a lot of people worry that when they try to blame that bill on
there you
Trump.
go. And when you have that kind of influence over them, and he's not even holding a position in office over the country, and yet he could do that, says a lot.
And that's in that same bill, because I've done a lot of research on it, there's also billions of dollars that were going to be sent overseas to other countries. And so they say that either way, whether Donald Trump made the phone call or not, that bill was most likely not going to pass the Senate because the people on the Republicans still weren't going to pass it because they didn't want to fund
I think
more.
it would have. I think it would have passed. The problem is it never had a chance. So we don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know
So
that.
what about a positive bill that actually did pass under Trump with bipartisan support,
Okay.
which was the crime reform bill that Trump helped pass?
Okay.
And that's something he honestly doesn't get enough credit for.
Okay, now, I'm all for passing that. He did pass it, you're saying, right? Okay, look.
It passed under his administration.
As far as I know, right, while I was working, I really didn't pay that much attention to it, okay? Because one, I live in a city where there's disruption all the time. Okay, so you're more in like survival mode.
You're from the Bronx?
Yeah. But I was born in Brooklyn.
Me too.
Bushwick Heights, Williamsburg.
Crown Heights.
Okay, so you know, coming up in the 80s, you're always on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're like that all the time. Now, I know that policy may have worked in other states, that crime reform bill you're talking about, because it's not as bad as here or in metropolitan cities, okay, throughout the country. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm all for that. But at the same time, man, the way he goes about doing things is not cool.
All right, I want to ask you something because you said something that really rings true to a lot of black people and a lot of Latinos. You said you just vote Democrat because you've always voted Democrat. And me personally, I was the same as you. I grew up in the hood just like you. And basically, you're just fed. That's how you vote. Because these people on the other side are so evil. And it wasn't until I started doing a deeper dive where I would be fed clips of like something that Trump said, and it was taken out of context, and then I would actually watch the full video. I'm like, wait, they completely skewed that thing. And then when I actually started seeing what was happening, here's a fact. This is a fact that you can research yourself. Since live, I'm 40 years. Since I've been alive, there has not been a term where we had a president where we didn't get into a new war or some new skirmish with a place overseas, except when we had the 4 years under Trump. That is a fact.
Okay.
And personally, when I see that, I'm like, all right, let me take my feelings that I have for Trump. Do I think that Trump's rough around the edges? Absolutely. Do I think that sometimes he says some dumb shit? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I'm not voting for someone because I like them or we're buddies or we're going to get a beer. I don't care about none of that.
Right.
Are you going to impact my life better? Are you going to make groceries cheaper? Is gas going to be cheaper under your administration?
Right.
If I could get that information, and the fact is, when I look at those questions and I see what Trump did under his administration under only 4 years, my life will be better under his administration. So that's kind of how I do it. I see where you're coming
okay,
from.
so now, let me take it from the beginning, where you said that I only vote Democrat. The reason why I vote Democrat because I was always taught that the Democrat is the working man's friend, where the Republican is not. That's why the way I was brought up.
Me too.
Okay,
Me too.
so now, as far as what's going on foreign, with the wars that are going on, you know what? His presidency was lucky. It was, because nothing was going on at that time. Just happens to be the minute that this happens, when Biden took office, okay, then this started happening. Because the war between Hamas and Israeli has been for decades. So it doesn't matter, because if you want to take it back all the way to even before Bush, Nixon. Okay, so it's going back. So maybe at that time, it's a coincidence that nothing was going on.
Do you want to know why?
Well,
because those countries didn't have tools to do what they did while we had Trump as president, because Vladimir Putin knew that if he took one step into Ukraine while Trump was president, it was going to be on. And there was that Ukraine while our own people are having all these issues.
Right.
That's why to those, not because we just happen to have a lucky 4 years.
So let me ask
That
you
doesn't
this
happen.
question then. So then, if let's say Iran, all right, they're involved already now, and let's say Israel.
So that's what
The
Trump.
United States get in the war now.
No, Trump's gonna bring them both to the table and find a solution so that doesn't happen. You know why? Because Israel owes Trump
This is not a business
because of what
deal.
he did for
This
Jerusalem.
is not a business deal. Okay, he's a businessman. He's not a diplomat. Okay, and all the way he talks about having to do and take care of things or how he's going to do it. You know what? It's not going to come down to that. It's going to take more. It's going to take more than that. That's why you got to have a team around the president. The president can't be the team by himself. That's too much work for him to handle.
Of course.
So that's why he's got to have. That's why he got people in office. The Secretary of Defense, Secretary of State. Those are the guys that come in and they prep. He just can't say, I'm going to step here and this is what's going to happen, because the other country may not go with that.
But his influence can have an
Right,
impact
his influence,
on the
of
decisions
course,
that
there's an
they'll make.
influence. Everybody has an influence. It doesn't matter.
So
the point
believe-
is, if there other countries going to play ball.
I believe under Trump they
All right,
will.
but it's hypothetical. We don't know.
But
So
we
it's
do,
a big
but we
question mark.
do.
Okay,
We
unless
have 4 years.
Unless no, you're going by that. We're talking about, let's say, Netanyahu. All right. Know for a fact that he's going to agree with that. You don't. We all don't know.
I know. I don't know that if he'll say yes or no, but I do know that he'll be more willing to step to the table if Trump is president.
I hear
That's
you, my
what
brother. I hear you, my brother. But on that case, I have to go back to my steps because I'm working.
All right.
And I got to make sure that I do it.
Hey, we
and
appreciate
thank you.
you.
Hey, no problem. Good luck. Best man win on lady.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah.
Good conversation. Good work. You tried your best, and
I try to
some
spit
good
the
takeaways.
facts, you know?
Chat. What do you guys think about that? We walk away a dub, or what happened? Brooker T, I know you want to come in here and say
go
something.
ahead.
What do you want to say?
Well, what I wanted to say to that guy is, I wanted to say, have you been to California? Have you seen how that state has been run to the ground? In California, you literally can go in and steal something up to $900 and nothing happens to you. If you've ever been to San Francisco or Oakland, Nick was just in Oakland the other day. What was it like in Oakland, Nick?
Very bad place. Oakland.
Very, very bad. San Francisco is probably, I've been to a lot of cities. It is, I would have to say, the worst city I've ever seen in my life. Who's from San Francisco? Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom, and Kamala Harris lives just right down the block from San Francisco. She's from Oakland, and it is beyond the word horrific. This right here, this Bronx, this looks beautiful, beautiful compared to what San Francisco looks like. If you want America to look like San Francisco, then you would vote for that lady. And that man's voting because he's a Democrat, because Kamala is a lady. And I'm like, I totally support right there. We need power. We need someone that is powerful in there. Our leader needs to have power and strength, and I don't believe Kamala Harris has it. And she just showed the other day what kind of strength that she has. She can't even fully make a sentence or make something sound correct unless she's blaming Trump for it. That's the only way she can. That's her only fallback, is to blame Trump for everything that's happened in the last 4 years while she's been in charge.
Yep.
That's what I wanted.
Good rant, Brooker T.
That's what I wanted to say to him.
Brooker T trying to hop in there. He's getting fierce. Brooker T. Look here in the chat. I think I can actually. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I know I can. Yeah, interesting. Brooker T. She has some truth behind what she's trying to say there. Because we did go to San Francisco. I have a video coming out, I believe, on Monday inside San Francisco. What's going on inside there. So, interesting place. And regardless what happens, you guys, what do you guys, come November 5th, we know we got voting going on right now. Like regardless what happens, it's going to be extremely interesting. I've spoken to some people, and they're, in my last video I posted from Charleroi, Pennsylvania. One of the ladies there, because the Charleroi, Pennsylvania is a spot that has been just a place where just thousands of illegal immigrants have been dropped off into the state, and she said her family is worried for her come election night because she worries that if Donald Trump wins, the migrants are going to protest, and there's going to be some issues down there inside that city. So that will be very interesting as well. All right, let's cross the street right here.
You got the light? No, you don't have the light.
Nope, we don't got the light. We're not crossing yet. Never mind. Take it back. Let's see, what one?
Brother, who you voting for? Huh? Who you voting for in the election? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Come on, let us know.
Trump.
Trump.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. How about you, sir?
How about you?
Donald Trump, baby.
And what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
Because I know he can change things. Because if 3.5 years we have Harris and all these people and we're more fucked than we've ever been, the obvious choice is Donald Trump.
We just talked to a man. He said he's going to be voting for Kamala Harris because he's a Democrat. Do you think people should be looking at this election as a Democrat versus Republican, or do you think they should be looking at it as what this person did while they were president and what this person has done while they have been in office?
Well, you have to look at life in a different way. If you're going to go to the supermarket and you want steak and you have to buy chicken because you can't afford the steak, then something is wrong. I work at Jacoby Hospital. I work very hard and I have to eat chicken. I can't have steak. I can't have shrimps. So you know what? Just because you think that you're a Democrat or you're Republican, it's got nothing to do with red or blue. It has to do with facts. It has to do with the future of our children. Our children need education. Our children need leadership. Abortions, 15, 13, 14-year-olds having abortions, young girls. No, this is not the way. You took God out of our schools, out of our churches. The priests, everybody is about clothes and money. No, it's about God. It's about having some kind of ethical. You have to think ethical. You have to think these children are our future. And, mom is worried about this and that. Worry about that, what's in there, with your child, their future. And somewhere along the line, we lost God, we lost Jesus, we lost everything. Our country has gone to shits. If you look even at our train, it's all rusted and old. Grand Concourse, 149th Street, 125th Street, drug addicts everywhere. Our children are exposed to all of this. Our future. This cannot continue. And if you have people that don't speak of God, don't speak of any type of religion, I don't care what religion you are, no matter what religion you are, we all believe in one thing: peace and love and respect. We believe in these things. So we have to pass it on to our children. We have to teach them, because our country is in fucking turmoil. It's shit. And if you can't see that, then where are you living? Where are you living? Are you medicated? Because maybe some of us need that same medication. Are you medicated? Are you not seeing around you what's going on? Yeah. So yeah, Donald Trump, 2016, he was my choice. 2024, he'll be my choice. As far as I'm concerned, let's get the kid, his son, his youngest son, let's start teaching him so he can be the next one, because this has to stop.
Yeah.
We need our country. We need God. We need
you bring
God.
up a good point. We haven't talked about almost like the removal of God in societies here. You don't really see anything. You don't see any crosses around. You don't see people talking about God. You don't even see the commandments being followed very often here inside the United States anymore.
And you know what? I say to my kids, I have 6 children. I have 2 in the military. And I started when I was very young. Everybody told me have an abortion. I was 16. My daughter is now 40 years old. We're like this. We do everything together. We're close. And you know, everybody told me to do the opposite of what I wanted to do. And one of the biggest reasons I had her is because my mother told me, I don't want you to go to hell. I want you to be okay with your own decisions. And I had to really dig deep. And you know what? I believed in God.
Yeah.
I believed in God.
We got something going on right here. We got the ambulance coming through.
There's always something going on. But we need God.
The topic of abortion gets brought up a lot here inside the United States. People worry that if Donald Trump wins, he's going to take away their women's rights as far as having the right to get an abortion whenever they please. I mean, he's not against abortion under certain circumstances, and what he has done is he's moved it over to the hands of the states. And certain states have different, stricter rules, but abortion is a topic. Do you believe that Donald Trump would remove women's rights if he were elected?
Babies have rights. Babies have rights.
Yeah.
The mother of a child is the baby's voice. So if you're telling a mother, go ahead, it's okay, be done. Half of us wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
My mother was raised in poverty and she had me. I had my children. I was 16. I was young. I was in high school. I was scared. And I had my daughter. And look, sometimes I know it's bad, you know, even like a child that came from rape. But once again, you have to put your faith and you say to yourself, is this right? 5 years down the line, when I look at another kid that I have, because this is what sometimes I don't understand. You can't have one, but then you'll turn around and have 3. What about that first one? What about that one? So you can't have that one, but you can have 3 more later on. Why? Because it's more convenient for you? What about that baby? And once again, this comes back to religion. When you remove God, you remove respect for our flag, our veterans that died for this flag. You know, for us to be free to speak as we're speaking right now.
Yeah.
You know, people need to look at everything, and believe and have faith. You know, I look at my country. I was born here. My mother came from Dominican Republic. She was 18 with a pair of flip-flops and a summer dress. And she made a house in DR. She raised 4 children. She had 2 jobs in a factory. And sometimes I look around and I see flags. Where's my flag? You're in my country.
Yeah,
Where's my flag?
Yeah, here
And you look at me like I'm garbage, like I don't belong here. It's very sad.
Yeah.
And nobody's paying attention. I know.
Something that upsets me a little bit too is, I mean, you don't have any. I don't have any issues with people that want to have pride for their country, but once you come here to America, you should be proud to be here in America and support the flag. If you wanted to do what you wanted to do as far as like traditions and everything, keep those going. But if you want to do them in a public place and do them here, you should be able to go back to your country if you like. If you love your country so much, why don't you live there?
Watch you go to another country, and I'll pay you to put your flag, the American flag. See how that works out for you.
Yeah.
See how that works out. They don't like it. They don't want our flag in their country, but they'll come here and put their flag and fangu us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck us. No, you're here. Like, let's live amongst each other. Let's all work for one thing. You know, the sex trafficking, the drugs. I'm a recovering addict for 30 years. I have no problem telling anybody that. I had the means, I had family support, and people need to start looking at other people also with mental health in the street. Our people in the street. When I go to work at behavioral health over here in the Bronx, there's people like zombies walking around lost. Why? These are our people.
Yeah.
Take care of them, feed them, medicate them, do what we need to do to help them. hopefully things will change. And yes, I will vote for Donald Trump all the way.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you so much, ma'am. People right here in the chat, they're loving you. They're saying, great lady. What do you guys think about this lady? Was she speaking the facts or was she speaking the truth? Let's see what they got to say. People.
I am just talking as an American person that my mother busted
People are saying
her hump
W.
here.
People are saying W.
And I'm working very hard. I live with my sister because I can't afford an apartment, and I work at a hospital. What's going on here?
Yeah.
There's a fucking problem. And I see people getting free housing. Did you ever fucking work in my country that you have free housing? Because I can't get it. And mind you, I get it. Everybody, circumstances are different. But I am telling you, as an American person, it's very sad what's happening in my country. A lot of people want to go to school. A lot of youngsters want to go to college. Charging people for college fee applications. My grandson, he's an honor student. And he's going to college. And my daughter's a single mother. And she's worried about having to pay $40, $50 for applications for college. What? He should be getting an education for free. That something is not here. Some people come from another country, they get free education.
Yeah.
Why?
That doesn't make much sense, right?
Somebody got to do something.
We were just at Harvard, and the majority, not the majority, but there was a lot of people at Harvard, the most prestigious college in America, and they're not from America. So why do you think some of these big institutions like Harvard are incentivized to bring in other countries, educate them here inside the United States, and then send them back over to their countries?
Because I really believe this is, and I even hear adults speaking this way. They act like the youth of this country doesn't want to go to school, doesn't want to get an education, they don't want to work, and they do want an education, they do want to go to school, but the opportunities are not there. Because they're thinking about, okay, let's get these people to bring them here and get them educated and help them. Once again, our country, our own, are being put to the side. A lot of children, a lot of young people want an education. You go to any job, Dunkin' Donuts, you go to the Dollar Tree. Who do you see working there? Not American people. But if you own the business and you wanted to hire your own, then you're a racist. And that's what it comes back to. Education, working, the youth.
You guys got a second?
They want to make everybody feel like our kids don't want an education. And that's not true. They do. They really do. So, they got to get it together. Things have to change.
Things got to change. Well, thank you so much for your time, ma'am. You have a great rest of your day. You can check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
You're live, so appreciate you. Great lady. Great lady right there. She's speaking some facts right there.
Should probably move away from the station, right?
Yeah, let's just walk. Probably just go back down to where the Glizzy station was at over there. There's a lot of people. I like the point when the lady is talking about how she'll see so many flags here. And something that I've found interesting is when people flee these countries to come here to America, I have nothing against anybody supporting their own country, but something that's interesting when people come here legally, they have to go through almost like some tests that show that they know certain things about America so they can be proud of America. But when they don't have to prove anything or take any tests or do any studies in order to get here to America, they don't understand how America was founded in the proudness that comes.
Anytime you go through adversity for something, you're going to have a great appreciation. But if you just cross the border, like I saw that one video where you hopped from one side to the next.
Yeah.
If it's literally that easy, you don't care. And then there's some of them, there's like a sense of entitlement. Like, we don't owe you nothing. You came to our country, so if anything, you should be looking to find out how you can serve us, because you're in our country and you came illegally. But
Yeah. Interesting. Oh, what's up? Let's talk to these people right here. Let's talk at the bus station. Let's see. They crossing the street. Dang it.
Definitely Kamala.
Why did you say so?
She got the green hair, bro. That's a telltale sign.
Let's see. Really
Hey
quick.
man,
Really quick. Who are you guys voting for?
I can't vote.
Why not?
Because I'm 17.
17. Who would you vote for?
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Who would you vote for?
Kamala.
Kamala. He said it. And what about you?
I would have to say Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Are you gonna be voting?
Soon, yes.
Soon. How old are you?
I'm about to turn 18.
Okay, so you're going to be able to vote come election day. Yeah. Awesome. Hey, appreciate it, you guys. Have a great rest of your guys' day. Jesus called it. He said the green hair gave it away. She's voting for Kamala. How are you doing, ma'am? Very great. You have a moment we're live. We're talking to people here in the streets of Bronx, asking people who they're going to be voting for. No. Okay. No. That's personal? Okay.
How about you, brother? Who are you going to be supporting in the upcoming election? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Come on, we need your input.
How's it going, ma'am? How you doing, sir? Great day. Who are you going to be voting for?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not voting.
Not voting. Come on. We don't like the people that don't vote. Are you going to be voting, ma'am? No? Come on. A lot of people aren't going to be voting. That's a little concerning. Why don't want people to vote? Weird. People out here, whoa, chat, y'all running up the chat right now. Can we get some red hearts in the chat? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see.
I recognize this guy. Who are you going to be voting for, brother? Who are you going to be voting for in the upcoming election? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Come on, man. We need to know, man. I recognize you. I think I seen you in the Blink gym on Parkchester.
Blink, yeah.
Yeah. So who?
I like both of them, man. I like both of them.
How you like both of them? They're complete opposites.
Donald Trump, first of all, he's the immigration, get all these people out here, robbing, all that good stuff, all that negative stuff. And her, because, she wants to help the poor people out too, Democrats and all that. So that's another reason why I vote for her. But most likely, I'm going with her.
All right, but why? How do you think she's going to help poor people more than him?
We got to give her time. Whereas everybody said when they get in office.
She's the vice president right now.
Yeah, but when they get in, they say a lot of promises. Then the action is when they get in. So we have to wait till she gets in to see if we can see if she will make a promise to what she said.
But she's in the office right now.
Yeah, but she's not the president.
But she has said that there's nothing she would have changed about the Biden presidency. So everything that has happened, she has approved, and she has not gone back on anything that has happened. So
That's not good. That's not good. Then.
I want to say one thing. I want to say one thing. She wants to help. I just want to say one thing.
I have to get to work.
She wants to help the poor people by letting them go into stores and get freely what they need.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay.
And you know what that's called? Stealing. Stealing. No, that's what Harris wants to do.
Give me second thoughts. I have to go.
Okay, thank you. Booker T came in with a full-on sledgehammer attack.
Sorry.
I was wondering what the heck is going on, Booker T.
Oh, how about the guy?
He is my son,
Booker T.
How about the
okay,
construction worker?
I'll give it to this guy too. I'll give you
Hey, easy, Booker T. Let's talk to the construction worker right here. How you doing, sir? Excuse me, sir. How you doing? Well, we're talking to people out here. Who are you gonna be voting for?
I don't vote. I'm illegal.
You're illegal. He doesn't vote. Hey, at least he's honest.
How about you? Who you voting for? All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's move over here. The guy in the shiesty mask. How's it going, sir? We're live right now. Who are you gonna be voting for? Oh, come on. Excuse me, sir. How you doing?
What's up?
Who are you gonna be voting for?
Who am I voting for?
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, that's tough, man. I don't usually be voting, but who do you think I should vote for?
I think you should vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah? So then,
I think
why
she'll give you a lot more opportunities as far as well, I mean, you might have to cross the border to come back in, and then you get a lot more opportunities. But as far as housing going up, she's gonna help you pay more for your housing here.
Okay.
She'll keep giving your money to other countries.
Oh yeah.
And so I think it makes a lot more sense to vote for Kamala Harris.
Gas will stay really high.
Yeah.
Gas will stay up.
Yeah.
And her dad is also a Marxist, so that'd be really great to have here in America.
So, I mean, it sounds like you want me to vote for the other side.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You want me to vote for the other side.
I'm personally going to be voting for Donald Trump because there's a lot of things I don't think are right in America right now.
Okay.
As far as fentanyl coming across the border.
So let me ask
drugs.
you this. So you're talking about that, the social side. So what is it that Donald Trump is bringing to the table that you know, that you could teach me? I'm not very too knowledgeable about him.
Yeah, great question.
Yeah.
I think you can look back at what he did when he was president as far as, I think a big issue right now, the biggest issue is the border. I think he had to remain in Mexico, which would allow people to wait and get processed before they come in America. Now they come to America, then they get processed, and then they get vetted, and then get let out into the streets.
Okay.
Inflation was a lot lower when he was president, as far as getting groceries and everything like that. That was a lot cheaper. And there's also no wars going on in the country when he was president.
I mean, that's a valid point. I feel you
And the
with that.
crime bill that was passed under his administration. Because remember back in the day, people were getting locked up for like 2-3 years just for having like a dime bag. He did a crime bill that would help repeal some of those sentences, and that affects our people.
Okay, so all right, but let me ask you this. So I mean, I get it. I hear you with that. So another thing, I guess, what's been going on with Trump? Do you think that thing that's going on in Ohio? Do you think it's true? The thing that's going on in Ohio that he said about the Haitians, do you think it's true?
I went to Springfield, Ohio, and no one could say that they've seen people eating cats or dogs, but they have seen people eating the geese, taking the geese from the pond. Because there's like a big pond down there, and they say there's a lot less geese. So as far as them eating the cats and dogs, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's happening, just because that is, a lot of people do say that is like a practice of like voodoo, and some of the people do practice and they have to do animal sacrifices for that. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, I hope it's not true as far as them eating cats and dogs, but I do know that they are eating like the geese and the ducks.
All right.
That's what they
I mean,
told me.
have you done your research in regards to that, or that's just what you heard from hearsay?
I went to Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, nice.
I did a video down there.
Oh, word. You got a page where it's on?
Yeah,
I'd love to see it.
Nick Shirley on
no.
YouTube.
What is it?
Nick Shirley.
Yeah, I'll show.
Look, we're live right now. We got 3.2 thousand people watching it. And so there was like the people and there were testimonies that were given from people there as far as the cats and the geese, stuff like that. Some little girl said her aunt had her cat go missing.
Wow,
So-
that's crazy, man. That's wild. That's definitely wild. Damn, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I myself, my family's from Haiti, so it's like that's definitely invalid. I mean, with the geese thing, IDK. IDK about that one, but that's wild. That's reckless. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm probably not gonna vote for Trump, or I'm probably not gonna vote. Period. I mean, we are in a wild climate when you think about it. But actually, Trump was here. I think yesterday.
Here the other day.
He was actually
Right
here yesterday. So I mean, it's kind of obvious why he came out here, just to obviously get the Black and Latino vote. And you know, hey, if that's what works for him, that's cool. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things that went wrong within his 4 years, but like that's just me. Maybe I'm looking at it at the right? What is it, the right or the left? What do they normally call it from my side?
From your side would be from the left.
From the left. That's why I'm looking at it from that side. But I don't know. Politics is funny.
So I was always a Democrat, and I was just like you. You're brought up to think you have to vote that way. Oh, you're brown, you just gotta vote that way. And it wasn't until I started actually looking into like certain values and actually seeing how certain politicians vote on bills that represent things that I think, I represent in my own life, that I started making a change. So how do you feel about how like the audacity of the Democrats that they literally think they just own our vote? And you gotta be honest,
The other day, Kamala Harris came out with
what
a policy.
what Biden said?
she proposed.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Bro, that's audacity.
That was like that was before he became president. I mean, that was comical. I mean, us. I don't speak for all black people, but I'm sure we laughed. I'm sure we laughed at that because what are you saying?
Yeah.
And he said it to Charlemagne out of all people.
But that's
out of all people.
But that's
he said it out of all people.
But that's the group think. That's not just him. That's
trust
literally
me,
how they think.
I understand. That's just how, like, I guess the American politics here. I mean, although I agree with that, like they are enforcing a vote onto us. I think us as people, we should decide on what we want and respect it. Even though, like I said, I'm not really cool with Trump did. So like, I mean, I respect y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and shoot y'all down. Y'all have y'all perspective. I have mine. But I'm not gonna sit here in front. All right, there probably was a couple things that Trump did that did help aid the country. So we have to give that benefit of the doubt in that lens. But realistically speaking, it's just, bro, this whole shit is a sham, bro. To me, this whole shit is a sham. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of beef going on. I think there's bigger fish to fry than what's going on here. But But what I will say this is what you said was right, yo. There were no wars. There were no wars, and gas was cheaper. Gas was cheaper. A lot of shit going on, but I don't know, man. This shit is.
Yeah, I think if you were to take away the face and the name Donald Trump and take away the name Kamala Harris, if you were to look side by side and you didn't know what one was who, you'd probably vote for Donald Trump without even knowing. If you were to take away his name and the color red or the color blue, if you just looked at the facts, I think more facts just lean.
I mean,
towards,
we could look at facts all we want, but we gotta look at both pros and cons. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I think Donald Trump did lead a divide here. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, there's a division. Like, there's definitely a division, especially for that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about what he said about, I think, what the cops did to the I guess I forgot what was the situation.
As far as him giving like immunity.
Yeah, bro. That shit don't fly, bro. Like, there's people like you could get. He's basically saying if you get assaulted by the cops and you want justice, it's a dub. It's not gonna happen. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you hope that it wouldn't happen, and if it did, like, you would hope that police officer would be held accountable.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if police officers are so afraid to get in trouble for doing their job, they can't do their job anymore. So
of course.
That's like where it became a big issue, especially after George Floyd and everything. Like, police officers, I'm sure a lot of them felt like they didn't know where they could do with their job if they were going to get charged for something and taken to.
But I mean,
it's like the same thing. Like, now presidents have massive immunity. Like,
oh yeah, where? I mean, why do you think your man's is free? Like, he could do whatever, all them convictions that he got going on.
Well, people said it was for Trump, but the immunity thing came just recently underneath Biden, and so now whatever happens after Joe Biden leaves office, he can't get charged for it.
Okay.
Right. So that's interesting. But Trump. So I mean, if Trump does get in, he'll be able to pardon himself and give himself immunity. But so will Biden, and there's a lot of fishy stuff to say with Biden.
I mean, honestly,
I don't think
I feel like all presidents got some shit under their belt, so it's like, it's a tough thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tough thing. I mean, honestly, bro. I mean, hey, man,
gonna be interesting to see
it's gonna be interesting to see, and this is next month. This is the crazy
we got
part.
less than like 20 days.
Yeah, it's definitely next month. I mean, I know people are scared. I mean, all I could do is wish for the best here, wish for the best, and hopefully things become more successful. But damn, there was something that you said though about the police. Damn, I'm so mad.
Do you think it's when the point of racism gets brought up? I mean, I'm not a racist. I know you're not either. But I feel like when they put out like this propaganda, for instance, Kamala Harris put out the other day, she's going to give black loans, and so they're loans specifically for black people. And so it's like, okay, is that not racist by her only doing it for black people and not for white people when we all live here in America?
I mean,
like, if
to be real with you,
we say we all have equal rights and we all have the same opportunity, but then, okay, we're only going to give that loan to black people, is that not racist for the Asians, the Mexicans, the whites?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they could obtain other loans in their own manner. Like, I could see where you're coming from with it, but I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, once you think about it, a lot of things when it comes to black people, we don't get shit. We don't have a lot of accessibility to things that y'all may think we do. And I think just to have that opportunity to get, I guess, black loans, why the fuck not? I mean, think about it. I don't know. It's a lot of bullshit.
Just like the
name sounds wild.
The way just like targeting.
It sounds wild.
Yeah,
like the
so
name sounds wild. Like black
pandering.
loans is just like with the whole Biden thing. You not black if you don't vote for me. So I get it. The name sounds wild, but I guess I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I have my knowledge of like what the loan is or whatever. So I'm not gonna sit here and spew bullshit to you. But like the name sounds wild.
Yeah.
The name sounds wild for sure.
It's just like interesting how the targeting goes for people, and I feel like that creates more of a divide when you see that sort of stuff. And most people aren't willing to talk about that in a public space.
I mean, of course, that's valid. Like, and you're not wrong.
So
like, I feel you with that.
Are we Americans or is it white or black? You know what I mean? It's like if it was equal.
But your man's make it that way though. Trump makes it that way. With the whole black and white. I mean, even think about the whole thing that he's saying about the Springfield thing about Haiti, bro. That's a black and white thing right there, bro.
But if it weren't,
even though I get it, it's migrants, but Haitians are still black.
Yeah, because that's like what lived there in Springfield, Ohio, in that area is the Haitian migrants. So that's why when he says Haitian migrants, it's because the Haitian migrants are living there.
Okay.
And so that like it's somewhat of a factual statement when he says Haitian when there have been 20,000 Haitian migrants that have been sent there.
Mm-hmm.
And so there could be other people that are eating cats and dogs, but in that case, that's where the the Haitians are at, right?
I mean, hey, bro.
And I got
I'm not-
nothing against Haitians. I met a lot, and I know a lot of people that are extremely nice, good
Mhm.
people, and it just happens to be with every single case here in America, the teeny percent of them, of that group, the less than 1% are the one that make the most noise in the news.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm really curious, just real quick. Where are you guys from?
I'm from the West Coast.
So, why come here?
Oh, we travel all across the country doing these live streams, talking to people.
word. No, that's fire. Okay, no, I was just
For YouTube, we
interested.
go
I'm
around
just
everywhere.
interested on why this block specifically, because it's the same thing for yesterday when Trump came. I was like, bro, why here? Like I've been living here for like
Well,
for
I live in the
many.
Bronx.
I mean, but I get it. But I'm talking about this block. You could live in the Bronx. That's cool.
lot of street-
but this
street traffic.
specifics. This that's
We're
funny.
just trying to talk to people.
Oh word, no. All right, cool. That's just my curiosity, but cool. That's lit. I mean, honestly, hopefully you get the information that you need from the folks from here. I mean, it's the Bronx. You already know what's up. Like niggas move funny. People just move a certain type of way, but hopefully you get the answers that you need. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. It's gonna be a lot of ignorance around here. I mean, but that's just people. Hopefully you can educate people as well from both perspectives. Whether if it's Trump or Kamala, just teach the people,
Talking
bro.
to people.
Teach the people, bro, because like there's a lot of ignorance around here.
Mhm.
So definitely do that.
Hey, we appreciate you, man.
Likewise.
Thank you so
Enjoy
much.
you guys.
Have a
good
great
day.
one.
Likewise, yo.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. We just got a $20 donation. I saw a $5 donation coming through there. We really appreciate it. Brooker T. Jones has to be running my sister to the airport, so we got to end the live stream right now. But we appreciate everybody who watched. Make sure you guys, if you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, like, and shout out to Jesus with a G.
Yeah, GEZUS space V, Jesus V.
Go ahead, go give him go subscribe to his channel as well. We appreciate all the love and support out here in the Bronx. And next week we're hitting another 7 day, 7 states, 7 places tour. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna call it the Critical Tour. All right, see y'all later.
All right.
Good job. Great.